Hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT and today's simulation is Chelsea versus Watford. We are coming up to the end of the season. We've got Leicester after this. We've got a semi-final of the second leg in which last night we drawed 1-1, which is a good result for Chelsea nonetheless. And then hopefully a final against Arsenal. They look like they're going to be going through because they won 3-1 or 3-0 on aggregate with Valencia or whatever. So yeah, they're looking pretty strong and look like they're going to be in the final just before they even get to the second leg, unless Valencia can pull back a miracle. Having said that, a couple of things here. Where are we? Rudiger is out for the rest of the season. He had successful surgery in France on his knee. He's out for the season. And of course, Hudson-Odoi is also out for the season. Two big players who we need here. Hudson-Odoi always exciting to watch, and Rudiger just dependable and preferred in that centre-back position, along with Luiz. Christensen will take his spot. We left out a number of key players in that European game, including Higuain. Hazard came off the bench, so we're obviously saving him for something. It's got to be this game in particular, because he has started the last 10 games apparently in real life, so he needed a bit of a break. So I assume he's going to start this game, come off, and then he'll have to start the next European game though, in my opinion, because we definitely need him on that left-hand side. He's like a key factor, and we want to win the game. We've got to turn it around, and he has to start that, plain and simple for me. And it'd be a fool if he doesn't. Giroud didn't do a lot yesterday. That's unfortunate, but there you go. For me anyway, Higuain will probably start this game as well. So guys, that is basically the lineup. I put Kovacic there, who did quite well when he came on. Loftus-Cheek played really well in the European game, but I don't know if he'll start this game. I think he should, but I don't think he will. So, but he is on the bench. But he's a really good player, and I really enjoy watching Loftus-Cheek. And out of all the talents that we have lost over the years in De Bruyne, Lukaku, yes, I want to keep all of those, and we haven't managed to. I'm at least happy we kept Loftus-Cheek, because he's going to be at Chelsea for years to come, I feel, hopefully. He's really breaking into that team. So yeah, Watford I think are a 10th in the league. Quite a good side.
And Chelsea line up today. Number 28, Azpilicueta.
So we've got to see the teams. Don't know if I normally press X here or what. I can't remember off the top of my head. Whatever. I'll leave it.
Number 3,
Eden Hazard could be going to Real Madrid apparently. Rumours for the past couple of months. Hope he doesn't go. Maybe he will. And I don't know. Hopefully this transfer ban. Still no word. I don't know if it's been successful or not in appealing it. I haven't heard much about it.
22, and number 10, Eden Hazard.
Alright, so Kepa starts in goal for Chelsea, along with Azpilicueta, Christensen, David Luiz and Alonso at the back four. I think Alonso will step back in for Emerson. In this game, Jorginho, Kante and Kovacic, Willian, Higuain and Hazard start up front. The goalkeeper passed a shitty ball to Jorginho. Kepa passed a crap ball to him in the previous game in real life, and nearly, near the end, and could have given away a goal. Totally ridiculous. Don't know what Kepa was thinking. Should have just blasted it down the end of a pitch. Foster starts in goal for Watford. Jan Matt or whatever. I think he's a former Newcastle player. Cathcart, former Manchester United youth player. Hughes, we've got Decor, Capu, former Tottenham. We've got Deeney. Deeney, I think, is suspended. I don't know. And of course, we've got Chabloa on the bench, who is a former Chelsea player. I think Deeney got suspended for a red card. I'm not too sure. But like I said, I can't. I'm not controlling Watford. Or maybe he's already served that suspension. I don't know. But, yeah, so I can't really. I don't have no say in the Watford side. So it is what it is. So let's hope this is a good game. Hopefully we'll thrash them. So here we go, Chelsea kick it off. We need all 3 points. Every game is a cup final at this point. Hazard on the ball now. Is it to Willian? Chelsea trying to start early. Higuain plays a nice little 1-2. Willian now on his right hand side. Trying to be closed down. Nice little back heel. Kante helps him out. Azpilicueta now joining the attack. Puts a cross in. Higuain is blocked off by Decor. Chelsea still in possession on this Right hand side with another fantastic cross. Hughes this time with the cross. I mean with the clearance, sorry. Deeney now showing some strength there. Watford trying to get into the game. On the ball for the first time now. Let's see what they can do coming forward. Decor. Hughes. Last attempt to slide tackle. Plays a little 1-2. Jamat now plays it into space on its right hand side. Being closed down by Louise. And Chelsea win possession back. Not afraid to go forward. Jorginho went down. To be fair, Jorginho played really well in the, or semi-decent in the game in against Frankfurt. Capu tries to knock it into his partner there. Didn't quite work out. Willian on the ball. Yeah, Jorginho played really well, actually, ironically. But it's funny because when he got a head injury and went down, I was sitting there and I was like, who went down? Who went down? I don't know. What's happened there? I hope it ain't Hazard. And it was like, oh, it's only Jorginho. Oh, thank God. You know what I mean? And that's showing. That's telling, isn't it? Their core breaks up play this time. Pereira gives it away. Willian on the ball now. Chelsea knocking it around confidently. Watford back on the ball. It's a lively game. Pereira burning down this left-hand side now. Deeney and Pereira trying to cause havoc on this left-hand side. But yeah, when Jorginho went down, it was like, I was only Jorginho. We wanted Kovacevic to come on anyway. Right-hand side now, Hughes. What's he going to do? Crosses into the box. And he gets blocked off, cleared, sorry, by Christensen. Hazard now setting Willian on his way, straight away. This game is very lively. Very positive from both teams. William now. And there's a good tackle by the left-back. I do have hay fever, guys. I've got a bit of a cough, so my apologies for that. Kante now loses the ball. William. Oh, beautiful. Oh, he skipped that challenge. That was lovely. William could have went all the way there. William seems to be in a bit of form here. Hazard now with the turn. Takes a strike. Gets blocked off. I had a lot of possession, Chelsea. Not enough strikes for my liking. 20 minutes gone. A lot of positivity here, but just not a lot of attacking in respects to shots, sorry. Higuain now, robbed by Decor. Decor really trying to break up play in the final third. And it's working for them. Alonso joining the attack now. Hazard, back to Alonso. Jorginho, what's he going to do with it? Does 1 or 2 step overs. Gets this to Higuain. Willian. Higuain with a strike. Oh, 1-0. Brilliant. Brilliant bit of build-up play from Chelsea. Jorginho started it. Fell to Higuain. And then it went to someone else. Look, there's a lovely step over. Still a bit of luck there. Came back. I think that's William put it into Higuain. And he just hits it. Gets it on target. Beats Foster. At the right-hand side of his post. Well, he's left, sorry. Foster's left. A shot out of nowhere. Quality strike. That's going to be really interesting to see what Watford do. It's already been kind of open already, so it's not like it's been a tight game. It's been an enthusiastic game on both sides. Will Chelsea now sit back and hit them on the break and let Watford come onto them, or will they continue their route? Aspilicueta dispossesses Pereira now. Don't give it back to the goalkeeper, whatever you do. He's fucking useless. Good God. And Defonso, or I think that's how you say his name, he's a Barcelona player. Went on loan, I believe, and I think, and then now he's there permanently. Kante breaking in from the midfield into that 6-yard box, or trying to. Gives it to Aspilicueta now. Back to Kante. Positive from Chelsea once more. Jorginho now looking to pick a pass. Or will he take a strike from distance himself now? Gives it all to Hazard. Second strike. A good follow-up. He had the initial strike with his right foot. A follow-up with the left. Hazard. Watford now in possession now. Hughes now trying to hit them on the break. Oh, and he just clashed there. And he's won the ball. Watford now got to move quickly. It's Deeney. Chelsea getting men back now. Decor, I think that was. Alfonso, Capu. Hughes. Nice little overlap there. It's Alfonso now going to give it to Deeney. I think that it was. And trying to hit him on the back post. Chelsea win the ball back. Now will Chelsea hit them on the break? Got to be fast now with Kante. And Chelsea, no, they haven't. They seem to have slowed it down and just retaken possession and worked the ball around the pitch like they have been. No need to rush on their part, but it would have been a smart move to get them on the attack with that breakaway. Hasn't worked out. Hazard now, man on form. Left hand side, takes on 2 men. Can he beat them? No, he has not. Loses out this time. Kovacevic now. Higuain puts it into William. Oh, second strike. What a goal! Oh my God, he's just come onto it. Just hit it. What an angle. He's also been playing quite well in this match. Beautifully struck. Out of nothing, out of nowhere. A killer pass, 1 pass, 2 passes. 3, bang, 3 passes and a goal. The goalkeeper didn't even move. Just comes onto it. Look at the curl on the ball. Beautiful spin. Wow. Great goal. Remember, every game is a cup final. 37 minutes gone. It's been an exciting game, a lively game. Both teams have come out to play. Watford haven't had much chances, but they've tried to set up chances. With just that bit of quality, Chelsea win the ball back already. Is this going to be by how many? Kante now. Looking for a pass. Gives it to Kovacevic now. Finds some space. And Hazard coming onto it. Hughes with the block. Alonso with the throw now. Kovacevic wins the ball. Back to Alonso now. Plays it into Hazard now. Puts it across. Oh my God, it's hit the bar. Cathcart with the clearance. Foster now. A strike from distance. It's Jorginho places it into the box. Unfortunate. That was good, man. I don't know. Oh man, who took that initial shot on and hit the post? That was a good strike. Capu. Decor now. And Deeney loses out. Well, I think it was attempted to go to Deeney. It didn't reach him. Hazard now on this right hand side. Gives it back to William. Clattered into by the left back now. Still got the possession. Now it's out for a throw on. Pereira. Where the hell was that? Okay, Cathcart. Former Manchester United youth player. Pereira. Knocks it out to the right side. A good pass. Hughes there. Jamat now overlapping. Giving it to Defonso, I think that is. David Luiz with the interception this time. Plays it back into his box. A good clearance there by the centre-back. Capu now knocks it back in. Christensen with the block. Chelsea's defence really solid right now. Looking really good. And that is the end of the first half. A lively first half. They've played good football, Watford here and there, but they've got to be more clinical. Got to have more shots to really involve themselves in the game. But Chelsea are just doing really well. They're falling flat at the final third. Deeney has to get on the ball more, carrying that ball up, and with them the midfield supporting him. And there just haven't been enough of that, or even maybe getting in behind the Chelsea's defence. There's not enough passes made forward for them to make those runs or whatever, and it's just not been successful. It's played into feet instead of ahead of them, so they can run behind that defence. And they really need to get into this game, even if they've got to stop Chelsea by being a little bit more physical. But good football being played on both sides nonetheless. Chelsea just got to continue what they're doing. So the second half kicks off. 2-0 down. Filio now. Loses out already. Chelsea back in possession. Is it as you were? Kante now. Chelsea don't have to do much, but and there you go. They're trying to break up the play. Chelsea don't have to do much. They can sit back and hit them on the break if they want to. Don't know if they're going to be doing that. Cathcart. Hughes, Decor. On this left-hand side now. Pereira taking him on. Deeney. And this is where he needs that bit of support, and they've got the runners overlapping. The left back, Deeney challenges for it. It's deflected there. Christensen falls back to, I think that's Deeney. No, it's not. The left back, Pereira. Left hand side now, gets across here, and Kepa comes out and catches it. But they've got to get more involved. That's a little bit more like it. Creating chances, trying to do something, putting balls into the box, causing panic to really unsettle Chelsea. Kovakovic now breaking forward. Oh, Hazard making a beautiful run there. I really wanted him to make that pass. He didn't. Kante. Challenge this time. Capu. Del Folio, I think his name is. I keep changing the pronunciation of his name. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. And that's what I'm talking about. Those little runs being made to bypass some of those Chelsea defenders. Get him on the ball and just take a strike. Test the keeper. He hasn't really been tested this whole game. Like one or two things he's had to do. Kante in possession now. Jorginho switches the play around to the left-hand side. Hazard to Alonso. Kovakovic switches to the right-hand side now. Willian. Blocked off Aspilicueta now with the support. It's been played into Kante. Has he made that run? Yes, it is Kante. And he's been blocked off. A substitution being made. And Kovakovic, who hasn't done badly at all for Loftus-Cheek, a man I like to see play, who's on that right-hand side is coming off for Sema. And the first corner to Chelsea, ironically, of all the possession, all the attack in the first corner of the game. He's not... Oh, that's brilliant. I see it coming. Unbelievable. Higuain came out into the centre. He was, out to that right-hand side. He was unmarked, and I see the movement. And before I could even commentate and say anything on it, it was in the back of the net. What a fantastic strike. What a goal. This is simply how many. Look at that. Difficult angle. Blocked off by two players. And he still manages to beat them and beat the keeper at his near post. It whipped across goal. And he's lashed at it. And it just came onto it. Like pinpoint accuracy. Laser accuracy from Higuain. 3-0. 59 minutes gone. Call it 60. 30 minutes to go, and Watford really haven't done too much. Chelsea's defences look solid all throughout the game. This is simply by how many now? Pereira now with some step overs. Capu. Loftus-Cheek breaking up play. A little bit more energy in that midfield, I suppose you could argue. Not that Chelsea really need to go forward too much. David Luiz with the block. He's had a very easy night, hasn't he? He hasn't had to do anything, Luiz. Like one or two things. Chelsea now hit them on the break. Loftus-Cheek coming forward. Lots of energy and great skill. Hazard on this left-hand side by himself. What can the man in form do? Cuts inside now. Hands off to Loftus-Cheek, who takes the strike. And that can be forgiven. We know he can do it. Jorginho is coming off for Barkley. Capu is coming off for Watford. For Chabla, a former Chelsea player. A good midfielder. Got tired of being on loan and said, fuck it, I'm leaving the club to go play football regularly. To settle down somewhere, and he has. Loftus-Cheek, Kante now. Aspilicueta. Willian. Aspilicueta in the box now, and it's cleared. Watford back in possession now. You would have thought that Chelsea would have made a sub like Higuain coming off now, or Hazard for Pedro, and because this game's practically done. Or is it now? Watford coming forward. And there's a strike from outside the box. It's Deeney, not enough venom on it. Kepa see it coming. If they had a few chances like that throughout the first half and second half, you know, really Sema now on the ball. They need to affect the game, and they haven't done that for 60 plus minutes. You know, like challenging the goalkeeper. And there's a strike now from distance, and a wonderful strike. What a save! Oh, that was brilliant. Kepa angry at that. Look at that. Oh, beautiful strike. Pedro is coming on for Eden Hazard. Like I called it when it happened. And there's a corner, the first corner is to Watford, and it hasn't done too much, trying to get them at near post. Sema's improved the team since he's come on the last few minutes. Defonso now. Oh, and it's a headed clearance there. And it took 2 headers to clear it. Oh, beautiful from Pedro now. Him on the break on this left-hand side. Good to save Hazard for the next game, the European game, I believe. And Alonso just breaking up play. Delfolio, is it Delfolio? I don't know how Gray's on. Yeah, it's a simpler name to say. Gray is a striker, obviously. He ain't done too bad, Delfolio or whatever, but they've decided to bring Gray on. Nonetheless, no one marking that midfield. Lots of energy in that midfield, but they've got too much space to move Chelsea. They've got to close them down. And they failed in so many elements, you know, where they do get tired as the game goes on. I suspect that will play a part. Higuain now, right-hand side, Willian. Beats his marker, inside! Oh, it's brilliant! Loftus-Cheek with his goal. Thought that was Higuain, to be honest with you. Simple, no one marking him. Or if they were, they were marking Higuain. I think they were more worried about him. And it's just, it was so simple. In the box, bang. Goalkeeper's kind of flapped at it. And no one really marking him. Just found that bit of space and managed to put it in the corner. It hit off the post and went in. A bit of luck there, but nonetheless, you make your own luck. And, you know, one of the freshest people on the pitch. And he's got his goal. 4-0 drubbing here of Watford.
For Chelsea, number 12, Ruben.
And when you think, you know, Watford can come back in and challenge, and they've made 1 attempt or 2 attempts, it's not been enough, and it hasn't been clinical. And it feels like last 20 minutes they've only recently started to properly play. Well, in attacking wise, maybe Sema should have been on a little bit sooner. Pereira now, blocked by Luiz. But Chelsea's defence, to be honest with you, have been solid. So they have been energised in the first half especially, you know, back and forth with Chelsea. But they just didn't have any shots, which is disappointing. A second corner to them. And not a lot of corners considering all the back and forth that's been going on. I think they're going to play it short. Yes, they have. Sema now puts it in the box. Near post, across goal. And Chelsea nearly concede off the line now. Alonso, I think that was. Chelsea trying to hit them on the break. Now it's back to Watford now. Jamat, Decor, Sema now. Cathcart. Deeney. Trying to find some space. Decor now. Deeney tries to play it into, I think that was Sema. Loses out. Aspilicueta in possession now. 6-7 minutes to go. Kante. Loftus-Cheek plays the last little 1-2. Higuain. Alonso now. Going to be through to Pedro, is it? Yes, it is. Found some space on the left-hand side. Pedro with a low cross. And it's cleared by Cathcart. Higuain could have, or Loftus-Cheek could have came onto that. Disappointed. Back into Chelsea's possession once more. Barkley on the ball. Haven't seen him too much since he come on. Kante. Will Chelsea turn the screw even further? Oh, he's bypassed his man. Brilliant pass. Oh, and Higuain got blocked off there. Chelsea's still in possession. Well, I don't know what Watford players doing there. Loftus-Cheek now on his right-hand side. William on form. What will he do? Cuts inside this time. Hands it to Kante. Ah, tries to play a ball into Higuain. Hasn't quite worked out. Play broken up by Watford. And now, I think that's Pereira on this right-hand side.
Indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
It's Gray this time. Sema. A ball inside the box and it's cleared at the near post. But they're still in possession. Gray now trying to work his magic. Oh, and he got razzled by David Luiz and gave away possession. Chelsea in possession now. And they just simply clear it. I mean, that was their last chance at this point, Watford. Chelsea coming forward again. On this right-hand side now, surely. Kante holds possession, drags it back, but that is the end of the game. And it was an exciting sim to start with. Watford, you know, back and forth with Chelsea. But in the end, they fell at the final third. They didn't get enough into it until, I mean, Chelsea scored that great goal. To be fair to Chelsea, those goals were such quality. It was unreal. I'm trying to think of my man of match. I didn't even pick a man of match at this point. I'm going to have to give it to Higuain. He did score 2 goals. Brilliant goal. William played really well as well. He could have had man of the match. Just fantastic. Great to watch. In the end, you know, back and forth with Chelsea, the way it worked, credit to Watford for their positivity and everything, but they didn't get enough in the attacking sense. And Chelsea just had that a lot more quality, it's got to be said. Some of the goals were spectacular, but they scored, yes. But in the end, just even in attacking wise, they had more up front. And, you know, only Watford started to play in the second half, deep into the second half, where it felt they were a threat, more of a threat than ever. When Sema come on specifically, you know, this was a fantastic goal. This is the near post one. Before I could even commentate or say anything, I see the movement, and before I could even open my mouth, it was in the back of the net, guys. I mean, my God, that was quality. Loftus-Cheek came on and played a part as well. Like, he's also a man on form. Loftus-Cheek can take those kind of shots. So, because we're so far up at this point, they weren't disappointing. And there was some of these shots. That's their core with that brilliant volley. Look at the right foot on the outside with his boot, and Kepa with a great right hand there to make the save. Hadn't had a lot to do the whole game, so it was good to be lively at that stage. Late on. And Willian with an easy cross and an easy tucked away header. Look at that, brilliantly done. Bit of luck there bouncing off the post, but nonetheless, I think that was our fourth. Chelsea fans will be delighted. Alright guys, that is the end of this week's simulation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Very exciting. Hopefully it does turn out something like this in real life. I'll see you on the next sim. That will be a European game, I think. The second leg to Frankfurt, which we got to win. Well, my sim, it was, what do you call it? We were 2-0 down, so we'd have to score 3. However, in real life, it is just a 1-1. So if we can take that one, even if we get a draw, or we score by one goal, it doesn't matter. We just got to, you know, get through to the final, where we'll be 90% chance of facing Arsenal, and this like Valencia can turn it around. And then we'll have Leicester, which is a worrying game, or they're a good side and they're performing quite well. So guys, every game thus far is now a cup final. We have to manoeuvre these players around, keeping Hazard, wrapping Hazard in cotton wool kind of thing, and keeping him safe, using him sparingly as and when we need him. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can donate to me via PayPal monthly, or you can just do it by one-off payment. That would help me run and support the channel. I hope you guys, if you enjoy these simulations, really consider doing that, because it will help go towards equipment and just other stuff like that, even just the money to upload the videos, or other games as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and keep the blue flag flying high.